Start.
Atma Namaste. I'm Shakun Goyal from Delhi. I joined Pranic Healing in 1993, and that experience was a life-changing experience, not only for me, but the whole family, I would say, because Master made me a channel to start Pranic Healing in Delhi and help spread it all over the northern India. And also in the year 2003, I had gone to Bhutan, and again we went back in the year 2004. And Master's wish was to start Pranic Healing in Bhutan. And then and there, in the month of September, I went back, and Pranic Healing was established in Bhutan. All of us have seen Master as a miraculous healer, but I find him a multifaceted man. He was a great strategist. He used to work out everything to the minutest detail. Because from the basic, he was telling us you must tithe. That helps you to work out your karma and to help people in need. And he said, but I've been telling people to tithe. I should make an avenue for them to tithe to the right place, to the right people. So he started the Food for the Hungry Foundations with great detailing. And all the trustees were decided, and he gave us certain guide rules. He said, don't choose who to feed and who not to feed. Anyone wants food, you better give it, because food is the first right of a human being. He didn't stop there. He went on. He said, we need to establish a country, a Zero Hunger Act bill in India, because it had been established in Brazil by that time, and he was working on Manila. So he drafted a bill and it got passed later in 2013. I've seen his compassionate side, his generosity, his values added to each and every person in my family. He was very generous. When he saw that someone needed help, he would just give out money and not even talk about it again. I've been a messenger to many people carrying his gifts of love. He was very particular about donating blood. Giving money for blood donation, blood banks. I've seen his compassionate side. Even if anyone asked him for a healing, his body may have been tired, but he never said no. Once we were having dinner, and she said, how is the family? I said, my brother is bedridden in real pain. He said, how come? Where does he live? I said, in Delhi. Well, how far is it from the hotel? I said, maybe half an hour. Straight after dinner, though we'd had a long class that day, he insisted on going to heal my brother. He climbed 2 floors and he healed my brother at home. We've seen so much of his other sides of his compassion. We were in Bhutan, the whole family climbing the tiger's nest. I'd come back, and when Master also came back after some time, it started raining. The family, Sunil, Hina, Nitin, Deepika and my husband had still not come back, and it was raining. He said, let's arrange. He arranged for towels, for hot food for them. He saw to that when they came in, they could dry themselves and have hot food. I didn't even think of it as a mother, as a wife, but he was beyond that. We've seen his generosity. I've been to the market with him. He would always carry these new wads of notes, and whenever the red light in India, we stopped. There were people asking for money. We were told, not from childhood, we were told don't give them money, they'll go and buy drugs. He says, they're asking, it is our duty to give. Do not ever turn them away. I learned the art of giving from him. Once I tried to bargain when I was with him in the market. And a lesson I learned, he says, don't bargain. If you find it too expensive, don't buy the thing. But they need the money more than you. So we've learned, it's been embedded in us. And gradually, even though Master's not in the body, His teachings are alive in every cell of every pranic healer, I'm sure. And we're still guided, still miracles happen in our lives. Once we lost our way when going to the ashram, when it was the beginning, it was raining and we were scared because it was, the Deccan Hills, it was really, the rain was lashing out, and we prayed to Master. I prayed to Master as it got us all the way from Delhi. Just then a car appeared and shone his light, shone the headlights, and we followed the car for nearly 2.5 hours. It stopped at a crossing, and then we saw the name GMCKS Yoga Ashram. We turned and we said, oh, let's go and get down and thank the driver. When we turned back, there was no car. So I'm sure all of us have stories of these miracles in our life with Master Choa. And this gives me a chance to reach out. His healings, his teachings are not limited to any age group. I would like everyone to start very young. I've been blessed with this. All my children, my grandchildren have started. So, it's been like a family bonding, and with Master as the central figure. So, we just connect to him and he takes care of all of us in different ways. The needs are covered for each one, as each one needs a different help, a different guideline, and it's covered. So this platform gives me great pleasure to reach out. I've learned the art of giving, the art of feeding, the art of compassion. I can see the change come from within. It's been taking me many years, and I tell you, I'm still making mistakes. But then I correct myself, and I can hear Master's voice saying, no, you need to work on this. And he's given us so many tools. So we just have to follow the tools. And Master said, never follow me blindly. Think before you follow me. And of course, I had gone through a physical problem in my life 4 years ago, when I was being wheeled in for my surgery. And the nurses, they asked me, would you like to watch TV in the pre-operation area? I said, no, I'm very relaxed. He said, how come? I said, my guru is standing beside me. And the only prayer that was ringing in my ears, I'm not the body, I'm not the thought, I'm not the mind. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am that I am. And I could hear Master's voice just chanting that prayer, and I kept on following it. Even when I came out of the anesthesia, I could still hear that prayer ring in my ears. And even today, if I close my eyes, that prayer, his voice, just resounds within me. So I take this chance. Thank you, Master. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this journey. I'm super grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.